Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 27th non-content podcast. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit, we've been doing this for 27 weeks.
Well, not
Well,
even
more
24.
because we skipped like a few weeks at a time.
Yeah.
This is podcasting is hard, and Skype is the devil.
Guys, we've been podcasting together for months and months.
Yeah, there's just some you've never seen.
Is there?
We're the same person.
No,
There?
they've all
Okay,
been
I was gonna say, do we have hidden episodes that were so bad that we never posted them?
Hey man, if I had any concept of quality control when we started, I wouldn't have posted the first 5 of them.
I mean, we did get started off playing like a really weird visual novel.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And Terraria.
And
Oh wait,
Terraria.
that's the lost episode.
Yeah, the lost episode of Terraria and Magica.
Yeah.
It never came out.
Yep. Oh god.
Man. You've been.
Hey guys, Terraria just got an update though. Maybe they fixed the netcode.
No, they did. We've come from Terraria and Magica to Harrison and I now playing Sacred Citadel.
Oh yeah.
We've made it far, guys, and I'm happy to say this is where we landed. Welcome to the non-content podcast. Go fuck yourself.
Yep. This isn't even the first time we've tried recording this episode.
Nope.
Nope.
I mean, it may seem like it.
May seem like it, but this is how we always. This is how all the podcasts go. So
This is how we cast the
Yes,
pod.
how we cast, and we're still better and more organized than the majority of podcasts.
I'm calling you out, Joe Rogan Experience. That's
Oh no, it's happening again.
Oh come on.
Oh,
You can't be serious.
it's
Zach, say something. Start speaking. Zach, start speaking.
Joe Rogan has a podcast, right?
Yeah, he has a
God
podcast.
damn it.
Yeah, Joe Rogan has a podcast.
I hate you, Skype. I hate you
This
so
is
much.
why we've had to
Skype
start
is-
over, because this
Hold on,
keeps-
did that fix it?
I think, yeah,
Yes, it
we
did.
can hear you now.
So closing a text file just fixed Skype. I closed a text file that didn't have anything to associate with Skype, and it fixed it. I
What
don't
was
know.
the Skype? What was it in the text file? Satan?
Manga that I wanted to read.
Guess you ain't.
Man, that text file just had so much bandwidth, man.
Well, I need to figure out a way to like put my TV screen above my computer screen so I can play Destiny without you guys knowing I'm playing games.
Well, no, because you keep looking up.
Well, I could just sit like this. So,
Also, you have a controller. You'll have a controller. And we'll hear you clicking it.
Yeah.
please, I play games all the time with this.
And we always know.
Until,
You guys
until
aren't
I
ex-
say something about it.
You guys aren't exactly the most subtle of people.
Well, I mean, I usually tell you guys what I'm going to be playing.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
But even if you already know beforehand.
So,
Yeah, so
Harrison.
what are we playing this week?
yeah, so Harrison, you've been playing
we are
that
playing-
that rhythm roguelike. What was it called?
Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Crypt of the Necro Dancer.
I'm still not
Also,
100% sure
it's
what the fuck
published
that
by
is.
Clay Software, so you should know it's good.
Yeah, just buy it. It's really good.
I honestly, you probably should.
So I just accidentally put my Steam overlay over the Skype. Sorry, everyone. I was trying to look at what it was.
Good is what it
God
is.
damn.
Crypt of the Necro. Oh god, that is some toony ass cover art.
Yeah, I don't like the actual art. I like the art in the game, like the
in-game
pixel
art is good.
but like the everything else is kind of like
Yeah.
poor.
The in-game art looks pretty good, but everything else is pretty shit. I'm just,
Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I've said the same thing, so it's not like I'm gonna be mad.
yeah. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I got. Maximize that.
Professionalism.
Yeah,
Professional.
yeah.
I don't have anything set up.
But yeah, so
Okay.
Crypt of the
I've also been
Necrodancer.
playing something else. I've been playing Wasteland 2. That's what
Oh,
I've
you've been
playing.
playing that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have to restart like twice already. Cause fuck that
Oh,
game.
God. I love
You
I like Wasteland too.
Wasteland
I like
2. Wasteland 2 was one of the first games I reviewed, and is also the only game that has actually given me a fucking review copy. Thanks, Ubisoft, you fucks. And honestly, I'm glad they did, because Wasteland 2, even when I reviewed it way back when it was in pre-thingamajig, it's only gotten better.
Sure.
Damn near everything I had a
Right.
problem with, minus the
Right,
fact
sure.
that it's ball-crushingly hard, has been fixed.
For some reason, I'm not like completely in love with it.
I
I don't
like
think
it.
it's. I like it, but I'm not. Like,
It's
I think
exactly what they said it was going to be.
I think it
on
might be because I have
Kickstarter.
this massive boner for Fallout. I mean,
I mean, I love Fallout,
yeah.
all of them, but it's like Wasteland 2. It does definitely feel like Fallout though.
It feels like Fallout
Like,
2 a lot.
It feels like Fallout 2,
it's not
but
as-
then
It's not as funny as Fallout.
I'm
2.
going to repeat what I said in my original review because it hasn't changed. The combat feels everything in the game feels like Fallout 2 until you get into combat. I hated the original Fallout combat because it was like click, click, wait until the cycles through, click, click, and then the combat in Wasteland 2 feels a lot more like an XCOM style thing, and I really like it. Like,
Yeah.
Have you
I'm
had
okay
one
with-
of your revive characters like go open a box that fucking explodes yet?
I
dude,
hate that shit.
When
I
I
don't know
was
why they-
playing when I was
so-
playing it in when I was playing in early access, the first thing I learned before I even did when I was playing it to learn from my review, the first thing I
Is
learned was
have everyone be a
teach
medic.
everyone surgeon. Teach everyone surgeon.
I have 2 surgeons.
I
just
always
teach everyone
yeah,
surgeon.
I mean, the points aren't exactly
There's
that
too
hard.
many. There's too many skills that are like completely pointless. That like I mean, not
No
completely
skill
pointless,
is
but
point.
not
No
worth
skill
it.
is pointless. It's just the one issue that I had that I was stupid and never brought up in my review because I didn't run across it, is that there are skills that are worthless because there's another skill that does basically the exact same thing, but it also has side benefits that make that skill better than the other one.
There are definitely skills that I would say don't get
Yeah.
that are wasting your time. Safe cracking. There's like 4 safes per like
Yeah.
area.
You know what's super good though? That fucking toaster repair shit.
Yes.
Yeah, get like 2 of those.
And
It's pretty
safe cracking, honestly,
It's a waste
I
of
haven't played that far. But I wouldn't be surprised if there is another skill, like in an explosive skill or something, that you can open safes without safecracker. I would not be surprised.
Oh yeah,
good. I haven't
probably.
been able to blow one up. There's no real explosive skill tree though.
There's an explosive skill, unless they removed it.
Well, yeah,
while I
but
wasn't looking.
there's demolitions, but it only like for defusing bombs.
And also boost your grenade skill. Your skill with grenades, I'm fairly certain.
Oh yeah, those things I never use. Even though they are pretty good.
I used a lot of grenades. Grenades are stupid fucking powerful.
Don't get enough of them, so I don't use them. I usually don't find. I never usually have to because the game's kind of easy a little bit. At times.
The game is easy
Until
at
you
first.
die.
The game is
it's
easy
until
at
you die.
first, but you make one mistake in that game, and it becomes balls crushingly hard. That game is my game of the year. Right? In Exile, if you guys ever make another game, send me a review copy and I will sing your fucking praises. Send me some merch as
It's
well.
not.
if you want.
It's not my game of the year at all.
Do we have
Not
to go over how shitty Game of the Year lists this year are going to be?
Yeah.
Again?
It's probably going to be like mine's probably going to be like New World Order.
Yeah, yeah. Wolfenstein's pretty great. Transistor might seal it.
My
I don't know. Transistor's
my
probably
game
gonna
of
be
the
a
year
little-
list is mostly games that came out late last year.
Also, Divinity Original Sin. Which
Yeah,
I kinda
that's
think
pretty
is better.
great.
Way.
Yeah.
I kind of think Divinity's a little bit better than Wasteland 2
I can see that.
because you can do everything. There's so many ways to do every mission.
I know what
have
game
got
won't
so
be
much-
on anyone's game of the year. Fucking Destiny.
Honestly,
It'll probably be on somebody's.
I have
It'll be on
4
somebody.
games on my Game of the Year list right now. Like, Destiny might as well just be tossed in there because it was a good game anyway. Because that's pretty much what constitutes Game of the Year lists this year.
Yeah.
I played Destiny with a friend, and it's like I went around his place, and no, bad game, no, bad game. Just beat it, just pat it, rattle your fist over its knuckles. No, bad game. It's trying to cash in on what Bungie has left over for like goodwill from Halo. Yeah,
I mean, that's
steal it
obvious.
whilst
That's pretty obvious.
Yeah, well, yeah, but they deliver a subpar game. Shit, Destiny is shit for what they sold.
I think everybody, even if you do like it, have to admit that they were pretty much selling it on Halo. That we made Halo.
Yeah,
yeah.
Selling it on Halo and the fact that Peter Dinklage is in it.
Did they really sell it on Peter Dinklage?
They
No,
have
not really.
I haven't seen anything that even mentioned.
No one mentioned.
I think that might have been the
game.
original plan though. But when Dinklage started phoning it in, they were like, maybe let's not advertise this.
Probably because the script is terrible.
Exactly. And the fact that when you unlock I love storytelling in games, but most of what I judge games and stuff on is the storytelling. Yeah, which is part of the reason I love Wasteland so much, because it's very seamless in how it tells a story. But fucking no, Destiny is like, hey, you unlocked story. Go on the Bungie website and read it. Oh, you want it in game?
That might be maybe one of the worst ways I've seen story done in years.
Oh, you want your story in the game? But how are we going to put this text file, this tiny little, 100 kilobit text file in this game? There's no room.
What's that? Mass Effect? EA? Nah, what's that?
What? You mean Mass Effect didn't make you go online to watch the cutscenes of your decisions? What? That's crazy. That's crazy. For fuck's sake, Bungie.
Yeah, that was really bad storytelling.
It's really no man. The only good thing.
The only thing that pisses me off about it is when people compare it to like Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
That actually upsets me.
Dark Souls is a step below of the same thing for storytelling, though. Let's be real.
Well,
let's be real.
No, let's be real. Okay, we're gonna be real. How about this?
Can I just say something real quick before you go on your realness? Just something real quick. The way Dark Souls tells a story is it tells it through item descriptions, and basically if you roll
and people talking
if you
talk to everybody, do every side mission, you will get the story.
If you rolled and even then the story's really good because it's open to interpretation, so everyone has a different interpretation. So
it's open to interpretation, but I mean there is kind of like a
there is a story, but there are interpretations of the story. So
okay, hold on, okay, so interpretations of it. Does anyone remember that Matrix MMO?
Yes.
Where people wrote 45-page fucking story manifestos that's the speculation of the story for open to interpretation, that when the third movie came out they're like, nope, that's just fucking wrong.
Yeah.
It's the same
Matrix
thing. It's the same story.
Except Dark Souls doesn't have a movie, and Dark Souls 2...
No, here's the thing. Dark Souls isn't really so much as open to interpretation as there is an interpretation you can get, and it's pretty. It's not like
but there's small.
It could be this. It's pretty. If you read everything and it tells everything, if you put all the pieces together, it's pretty much like, bam, here you go.
Yeah, but there are small variations. I've never heard. I've it's all the same story, but there are times where it can be interpreted as something being different. That's
I feel when people say open interpretation, they just don't have all the information in the game.
I don't know. That might be it. I don't know.
That's how I feel about it. I don't feel like it's so much. Maybe now, obviously, when characters say something, they may be lying or they may be true. But then you have to That's why you get
when you have
other characters.
When you have conflicting information, that's where you got to choose who to believe.
Okay, say what was it?
Those two guys that are hunting each other. Those two guys that are hunting, and you've got to kill one of them.
But they kind of other characters are from that area will cause some kind of mention story parts of their story. So you sort of
yeah, I suppose you're correct. But either way, the way Dark Souls tells story is so much better. In fact, I would if you were to make a game that had absolutely zero cutscenes and zero any of that shit, and basically Dark Souls only cutscenes is boss intros, and it has a stupid fucking blood vignetting, but that's for different story. So if you're gonna have such a story light game and you want to have a narrative, you got to put that stuff the way Dark Souls did it, in item descriptions, how people talk, stuff like that. You've kind of got to do it that way, unless you want a hand-holdy, stay a while and listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, the same Dark Souls 2 Dark Souls doesn't have a good.
Yeah, Dark Souls story is probably one of the best ways to tell a story I've seen in a while. Without going into cutscenes and shit. And selling books.
It's a lot more worried. Also, I gotta think at least for me, for video games, I like more organic storytelling.
Yeah, that too. I mean,
organic. If admittedly, reading item description, it may be a little bit less organic than say. Yeah. But at the same time, people telling you everything is also pretty, like Mass Effect. Yeah. Tell me about the Reapers.
Tell me about
what's that?
Okay, honestly,
tell me about your penis.
I'm gonna have a very unpopular opinion right here. I really was not into most of Mass Effect. Like,
I like Mass Effect. I like the first Mass Effect. I love the first Mass Effect.
First Mass Effect did it. First Mass Effect did it well because like
it was still kind of like BioWare is just kind of bad about that because they just have they like the old. Let's put all your discussion topics on one bar.
Yeah,
and have go each and every one of them in this conversation, which makes no sense.
Like I've said that like
the best game for that is still what's that game called by Sorry to interrupt you.
No, not Republic. Baldur's Gate.
No, the people made Old Republic 2, Obsidian. They're Alpha Protocol. Alpha Protocol is still like I feel like for actual speaking to people.
Too bad Alpha Protocol was such a broken fucking game.
Yeah, too bad everything else besides that one aspect did it.
In my opinion, like I've said before, that my opinion is I judge games based on how their story is. But at the same time, there are people who just don't give the modicum of a fuck about the story. So games that are like, oh, if you don't want to read the story, just don't read the item descriptions. Or if you don't want to read the story, just don't talk to this people. Just take your sword and go have fun. I think that's a perfectly valid way to game design. Like, if people give a shit about the story, then there will be people that read the item descriptions. There will be people that exhaust the dialogue. But the people who don't care about that shit, if you make it mandatory that you learn the story, then you're going to lose those people straight off because they're like, I just want to shove my greatsword up someone's ass.
But see, at the same time, I feel then you're going to like what happened in Mass Effect 3 with remember the action, role-playing, and like the 3 options you get before you even start the game.
Yeah, but like that's a stupid way to do it,
though. You not want RPG sections? Let's play action. Like, let's play this terrible God of War 3 clone then.
Yeah, well, you mean Gears of War 3.
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah,
I was playing
I feel like that's a bit too black and white. Like, I think a good example of a mix is like Path of Exile. From story to story, you can get like a decent, like from mission to mission, you get a decent story out of it. But if you sit down and read everything and like find the like all the tomes and everything to get the full story, it's a huge universe that's crazy.
Yeah, and then, like, I think every game designer wants to make a game where they have this world that people can get lost in. But at the same time, there are people who are like, I don't want to get lost in your world. I want to blow it up. Like, yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like that nice balance there.
Then you get Destiny, where you have to go online to freaking get the story, and nobody's gonna do that.
Which is the absolute worst way, because it doesn't matter how fucking much your player like would normally read a thing, but if you're making them go to an external site to read it, no one cares that much. I mean, and I read every single freaking Halo book, for Christ's sake. And even I wouldn't do that.
Isn't there like 8 of those?
There's 10 of them.
There's 3 originals, and then they like made a shit ton of sequels.
There's like 10 of them, and they're all on that shelf over there.
I have 4 of them. I have 4. No, I have 5.
I know a guy who's read every Star Wars book ever released.
I've read a good deal of them. There's far too fucking many.
I've read a good amount, but not all of them.
Yeah.
That's like 60 books.
And honestly, a good deal of the Star Wars books, though, like, people are gonna hate me for this, but I love the Star Wars Expanded Universe, but a lot of those books are fucking terrible.
Or shit. What would happen if Han Solo fought Chewbacca? Like, what the fuck am I reading?
The only good Star Wars books. The only good Star Wars books are the ones like set like during the Uzan Vong War, and basically everything else is sprung.
I didn't really like that war.
The Uzan. No, like you get the like here's. Like, you have the Thrawn trilogy, then you have the Uzan Vong War, you have the Swarm War with the Killiks and the brainwashing, and then you have the stuff where Jason Solo goes fucking mental, and it's basically
Darth Vader. Just Darth Vader.
Yeah, he basically becomes Darth Vader. Like, and it's that series of books. That series of books and the stuff that branches off is a direct sequel to those series. Yeah, are the good.
And now none of those series matter
now none of those series matter. Like, I understand they wanted to get rid of all the shit tier fanfiction stuff, but you could have at least kept the Killiks and the Uzan Vong and Thrawn.
To be fair, the Star Wars universe is such a mess that I would have just wiped it too.
I would have cherry picked what I wanted to keep.
Well, see,
Yeah, but I'm Disney. Fuck you.
Well,
I
then
got
you get
that Disney fuck you money.
But see, then you get like DC stuff. Then you get like what's it called Flashpoint, and then nobody understands anything is happening because people just like,
Yeah.
we have this backstory, but now also I can like fly because I'm Batman. It's like, okay,
Because I'm Batman and now I fly.
I'm Batman, so I need to fly. That's it.
I'm Optimus Prime and now I can fly. I'm never gonna get over that. He just did anybody else actually watch that movie?
Yeah, I finally watched it.
Did you see where he at the end he just gets?
Yeah, you're taking way too much.
It's amazing. He just flies off. It's like last 5 minutes. Like, oh yeah, I can fly now.
Yeah, you're putting too much stock into it.
What movie is this?
War of Extinction or Age of Extinction. At the very last minute.
Transformers movie.
Okay.
Oh.
Big fight, right? It's going through the entire movie, right? The last boss throws a grenade on the ground, right? Mm-hmm. He's like, oh shit, everybody, he threw a grenade. He just picks up the human character and flies off.
Yeah. Who did this? Optimus Prime?
Yes. And then he does a literal, my people need me. I have to go now. My people need me. He's like, there are other Autobots or Cybertrons out there. And there's also our creators. I'm coming for you. And he flies. It's like, y'all have to take care of
Primus?
Yeah, no, I don't know if it's Primus. I think it might be Primus, but
Primus is the creator of the Transformers, and he also transforms into a planet.
I'm assuming it's gonna be Primus, and I'm assuming it's actually gonna be Unicron. That's what they meant by that, because Primus is evil and Unicron is evil. So
also your camera turned off.
Yeah,
of course it did.
But okay,
yeah,
so does anyone?
I have to kill my creator because I'm coming for you, and then he flies off into space.
Yeah. So while we're talking about DC. Does anyone remember when Superman got uppercutted by a Predator?
Remember that time Superman got raped?
Yeah.
By an alien?
Yeah.
Remember that time Superman fucked Wonder Woman?
Oh god!
Yeah. Do you remember that where he goes to that alternate universe, so it's technically not his cousin?
Oh god! I remember that. No. We are not bringing. We are not bringing trans-dimensional incest into this podcast.
No, you know what's even better? Remember the time he just did it anyways, just to get Lois Lane to start bothering him?
Yeah.
He just made out his cousin in the middle of his underage cousin in the middle of the street, just to get a chick to leave him alone.
Okay, do you remember when Nightcrawler was dating that chick, and then after a long arc, he found out it was his old sister?
Oh, yeah!
And then, after he finds out it's his sister, when they come back up to Earth, they still... I mean, technically they're not blood relatives, but they've been living with each other since they were, like, 0.1 years old.
Wait, so it's basically sword art, then?
Yeah. So he then goes and fucks her again afterwards, after he finds out it's his sister, and all of the X-Men are just like, eh!
Remember the time?
I mean, they're mutants. They're mutants. I mean, they don't really care.
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver had sex, and Captain America was like, the hell? And then everybody was like, man, it's the new age. Get with it.
Yeah.
And everybody else on Earth, on the real world, was like, the fuck?
I really want Captain America to be so really blatantly homophobic. I don't know why.
Remember Spider-Woman? Remember Spider-Woman gave birth to a son, and they got married to her son that came out of her vagina.
You remember that
like
one time?
3 days ago? 3 days? And everybody's like, this was a happy ending.
Remember when Superman fucked that horse and made Super Horse?
Remember when the horse wanted to fuck Supergirl?
Yeah.
Hey, Superman and Big Barda make a porno.
Can we please... Okay, speaking of universes that are now dead...
in Mr. Miracle's house with a porno tape.
Speaking of things that are now dead, let's move on to Titan, shall we? Because I don't want to talk about this anymore. Because DC makes me angry.
You remember that time when Thrall tried to fuck, that underage orc chick who was like the leader of one of the Red Tribes?
Wait, what?
On Nagrand.
He did fuck her. They have a kid now.
No, the other one.
Remember when Nightwing got raped?
Actually, yes. That is canon. You
Yeah,
can't
it-
stop us, Nosovix.
I hate you so much.
I remember like the artist, like the female writers said what she said. It wasn't rape. It was non-consensual sex.
Who do you get raped by?
Tarantula.
Who?
Tarantula.
Tarantula.
Your like pixie tarantula.
Tarantula.
I'm not familiar with tarantula.
It's... Dude, there's so much lore that I'd have to just explain right now. We don't have time for it.
No, we don't. So.
Is she alive? I'm sure she was dead.
Oh,
Was
she. Oh, okay. It's a she. So, well, we all know the rule of the internet, right? It's not rape if a girl does it.
True.
But I like-
Tumblr
I
has
love-
taught me
I-
this.
I just
So-
love that it wasn't rape. It was non-consensual. Like, what do you not know what rape means?
So I'm liking that we got all this off of what Harrison's been playing.
Yeah.
So what I've been playing this week,
Wait. Yeah, have to get there.
I don't know. But so I've been playing some video games.
Have you now?
Yeah, I've been playing Victorious Boxers 2, Epo's Rise to Fame.
You're playing that right now.
I mean, no. I had to close it out. Just in case Skype would freak out again. But yeah, so I played that. It's an okay game.
That's it. It's just like, it's okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
mean,
okay.
it doesn't look very good. Like, the visual quality of it's not great. But it plays... It's pretty fun.
Yeah, it plays.
It doesn't play shitty. Let's see. What else? I played Gunpoint again, because I bought that in the Humble Bundle.
Yeah,
I still haven't played. I was gonna pick it up, but then I was like,
Played
that was like one of my game of the year for last year.
Mm-hmm.
That game is
Gunpoint
great.
is
That game is
amazing.
great. That game is just great game. The end.
Yeah.
Game over.
Also, another great game, Prison Architect.
Yeah, I was gonna play that.
Prison Architect's pretty great.
friend of mine played that. He made Auschwitz.
I did too.
I did not.
Okay, my first prison was a pretty nice prison, right? There was like TVs and some cells. And
Only black people got no cells, right?
so I made my next one was a hate camp that I made sure that all of the darker prisoners lived in way shittier cells.
Wow, you shit. Also, I just
Surely.
realized that
So it
switching
was
over to
called-
Google Chrome was a bad idea.
What?
I
Okay.
just opened up a Google Chrome window to check something, and I just
Oh.
realized my face was like pure white.
Nice. But yeah,
My face is pure darkness because I am the darkness.
I am the night.
I am.
I am the game.
I am Batman. How did that thing go? It was like that.
Like, it was basically that, like over and over again.
That show was so good. Oh, who's watching Gotham? Has anybody been watching Gotham?
No.
Oh
I didn't
my
even know that
god, it
was a
was
thing.
so. The characters were gonna be. It's so. There's
I
a
heard it's
character-
kind of bad.
It's okay. It's not the worst thing. There's a character named Ivy. He's like he just shows up with his kid. He's like, "Hey, what's your name, Ivy?" And then she's like with a bunch of plants. Like, really? We're
Wow.
Like that. Also, the first episode, the Joker, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, the Penguin all show up.
Wow, they're blowing their load early, aren't they?
Oh, wait, one quick side note. So with the Penguin, does
Yeah, so with
anyone
the-
else think that every one of our vice presidents for the last 10 years look like the Penguin?
Biden
If John
doesn't.
McCain had won, he would have been the Penguin. Our
He
president
would
would
have
have been.
Biden
But
doesn't.
imagine...
Biden doesn't look like Penguin.
No, I'm gonna look at a picture of Joe Biden. in a few
Have
years.
you seen Biden on a bad day?
I'd say Biden looks more
I
like the
imagine
Riddler,
on a
to be
bad day he's
honest.
devouring the soul of his interns.
Like, I think Biden looks like the Riddler. I don't know. If anything.
The Riddler, oh yeah, the Riddler was on the show too. Also, Christmas Allen was on there. So the Spectre and the Question and Renee Montoya.
Like,
Except-
they're just
except for
blowing
Spectre's an
their
ass.
load really early. Like, this is
Also,
why I don't
seriously.
like Batman TV shows if they're not a cartoon, because you can't just blow it like that. In a
Oh,
cartoon.
but the thing is, Alfred is the best. He doesn't. Alfred doesn't. Alfred is an ass. Alfred's like.
The
Alfred doesn't give a shit.
the one consistent trait of Alfred is that Alfred don't give a fuck.
Well, no, he's not like a sarcastic kind of like I'll do what you say, but I'm still sarcastic. No, he's just like, kid, shut the fuck up. I'm doing
Like,
shit.
you guys ever seen that image where Alfred brings Batman like a sandwich, and then Batman's like, Alfred, these sandwiches taste like shit. And Alfred's like, you know what happened to the last guy who said my sandwiches tasted like shit? I hired some junkie to shoot him and his whore of a wife in an alley.
In this show, Alfred would have just straight up backhanded him. He's like, Alfred is hard as hell in this show.
Alfred is the best character, man.
Alfred is like, oh man, there's one line, like when what's his name? Gordon goes to their house to be like, I wasn't able to find your parents' killer, right? And he's like, Batman is like Bruce is standing on the roof, and Alfred just comes out like, what the fuck are you doing up there? Get your ass down. Step in a British way.
I say, like, sir, would you please get your ass down from there?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I gotta find the link.
Back to the Penguin. Oh. I dare you to contest me on that when Dick Cheney was taking questions from the press, you didn't 100% expect him to just be like, get him, boys! Ma, 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 ma. And then just fucking waddle off stage.
Well, Dick Cheney's the Penguin, but Joe Biden is the Riddler.
Okay. Which Riddler? Which actor? Which actor are we going with?
I can't think of one. I'm just thinking the Riddler in general. Like, because most Riddler actors look basically the same, except for the one from Batman and Robin. Or Batman Forever. Which one was he in? Which Burton film was he in?
Batman, the first Batman. Wasn't it?
Pretty sure that was Forever.
Yeah, Batman Forever. Except for Batman Forever, Riddler has always basically looked the same.
Man, I can't find that scene. That scene was so amazing.
We can look it up later.
It was a great scene.
Oh, yeah. Also, what else I played last game? Watchmen, The End Is Nigh.
Oh, dude, I have that. I was going to play it, but I can't decide whether I want to play through it solo or if I want to... I can't tell if I want to...
I thought y'all were playing it together, because y'all bought it at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I just bought it.
I can't decide if I want to just play through it solo or play through it... Because I bought both games, because they were like $1.
Yeah.
And it's still a terrible game.
Yeah, I can't decide if I want to play through it solo or get a second person in it. Oh, because that game is so...
Oh,
that game is so bad.
They're making a Constantine TV show.
I'm down.
Also, we can't smoke in the show.
Anyway,
Constantine's pretty great.
He can't smoke and he's no longer by.
So,
which I guess isn't that bad.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of weird to change the character. Like, I guess it's on NBC, but nah.
So this
can't happen. Bad stuff.
So this week, other than the stuff I've been playing from my Let's Plays, which you guys fucking know, I actually finally finished up Shadow Warrior. Oh my god, I put it off for so damn long, and that game is weird to me because most of the time when I play an FPS, I judge it like when I first get the shotgun. When I first get the shotgun in the game, which is usually like the second or third weapon most of the time in most games. Yeah, I get the shotgun and I see how the shotgun is, and that is what I use to judge the rest of the game before I even get to it. I get Shadow Warrior's shotgun, and I'm like, wow, this thing is fucking weak. Like, the gunplay in Shadow Warrior isn't that good. Because the guns are piffle. The guns are shit. Like, the shotgun is like a sneeze. It takes 2 shells to take down the most basic enemy, and the basic enemy comes in swarms. So it's like, blat, blat, oh shit, blat, blat. And meanwhile these guys are going around, it's more expedient just to take them out with your sword. And then you need guns to take out the bosses and mini-bosses, because if you get too close to the mini-bosses with your sword, you either can't hit them because their hitboxes are broken, or it's literally you don't use a gun on that person. You don't use a gun on that person because their weak spot is like too high up. And it's fucking stupid, because like when you're running around with a sword going ha 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 ha, yeah, it's fucking amazing because you're dicing people up and you're like, but then you get to the gunplay. If you're not using the revolver, which is the best gun in that game, yeah, and also has one of the lowest ammo pickups ever. It's the least common ammo type. Yeah. You're not going to have fun using a piffly little submachine gun, or a sneezy shotgun, or a flamethrower that is absolute toss. I mean...
Is Harrison gone or not?
I think he's just off camera slightly.
Okay.
But it's like... that game... Like, I love that game. I love that game. I enjoyed playing it. It was a fucking blast. But just... There was like 2 guns that were good. And one was the rocket launcher. You can't fuck up a rocket launcher.
The fuck is he doing?
I think he's trying to hide, but forgetting that he's wearing a white shirt.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna start yelling nigger as loud as possible until he comes back.
Please don't.
Nigger! 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 He just took his headset off.
Yep. So, yeah, that's what I've been playing. I beat the game, and when I beat the game, the end boss fight was shit. That's it. You don't actually fight the big bad, by the way. Like, the entire time it hypes you up, it's like, oh, you're gonna fight this motherfucker named Zilla. You get there, and then it's like, oh, he took his shirt off. Bastard, we can see you! We can see you! Yeah, and then you don't even kill Zilla, you cut his arm off in a cutscene, he runs away. And then you're like, oh, there's this big demon lord motherfucker you're gonna have to fight. Do you fight him and kill him? No! You fucking you fight a minion of his, there's a lesser demon, and then you kill him in a cutscene, and the game's end. It just, that game is so good, but it pisses me off. It doesn't deliver. Anyway.
So,
That's
while
why I've been
Harrison's
playing.
still doing his thing, have you ever heard of Winter Klaus?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
You can see your glasses, shitlord.
so it's apparently... Let me try to find Sinterklaas.
Sinterklaas? Why does that sound familiar? Is that like is that the Danish word for Santa?
Yeah, so
Isn't
it's
the
a
one
second...
that rips you open? It rips up your chest.
Yeah, he has
No.
he has the elf. He kidnaps naughty children, and his elves are very rapey.
No, that's not it at all. Both of you are wrong.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm
it's the
thinking of
second
Spanish
pers-
Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's Spanish and like Irish.
Spanish
I'm thinking
Santa
of,
Claus, and
I'm
actually,
thinking of the what's that the thing, the demon that's always with Santa.
Yeah, you're thinking of... I don't know what you're talking about, but that's not Sinterklaas. So what that is, that's Dutch, and the lower regions, that's like...
the
the
nether
lower-
region. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. It's the kind of like lower end, I don't know, mountainous places.
basically where they had
So
to threaten
it's-
their kids with hell.
But so the second... It's a second Christmas that's celebrated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Germany, Austria, places like that. And what it is in Sinterklaas, there are these servants for Santa named Black Pete's.
Oh yeah, with the
No!
big black, the red lips,
With
like
the
the one that just,
huge black red lips.
yeah, the one that's just a minstrel.
Yeah. So they have giant red lips. And they are commonly known for being mischievous and bad at their jobs. So the navigation Pete will tell them to go the wrong way when they're on their steamboat from Spain. The cooking Pete will commonly burn himself. And it's just pretty much all that. So what it is it's blackface with giant red lips that little kids... They use this in like for little kids to be like, the one that's supposed to do math will be like 5 times 8 is 35, and they'll be like, no, silly Black Pete, 5 times 8 is 40. Look at your stupid red lips, you nigger.
And this is where racism came from, everybody. This is the slave trade's originum.
I mean, Dutch were pretty bad during the whole race thing.
Yeah, and what's great is that this isn't like an old thing. Like, I mean, obviously it's old. It started a long time
It
ago.
still exists.
It still exists.
Yeah.
Now,
like-
now there's
think of-
argument between them on whether it's racist or not, and there's a bunch of Dutch people going, yes, this is racist.
But we don't
no.
care because we're Dutch.
I think also whenever you look online and you hear stuff about us, people are like, we're Europe. Europe is it just isn't racist. It was a different time. We don't have those negative connotations.
I'm gonna say
here.
something. I'm gonna say something. Europe nowadays is a lot less racist, but we have a lot of racist history that kind of bleeds over.
You are the racist history. You are the racist history. And now we have
Like compare us to the United States, where we were United States.
You are
United
part of
States.
darkness.
The United
Heart of
States
Darkness.
had
Heart of
legal
Darkness.
racism, had legal discrimination as little as 60 years ago. Actually, no,
So
little as
about
50
that
years ago,
Congo.
even.
So about that Congo.
They deserved it.
Click this picture. Click this picture that I just put in. Put it on the stream. This is what Winter Klaus is all about.
Okay. That is...
Oh, and they also traditionally have black, scraggly hair.
This is the most racist thing.
This is one of the more tame pictures I found.
What's next? They have a slave auction as well?
They also rape all the white women.
Where the white women? Wait a sec. Does that one have bones? No, that's just gold hoops that look like bones.
If it was bones, I'd be done. I would have just quit this podcast today.
Hey, but at least that one on the far right has braces, so at least they have dental care.
You have no idea how annoying it is getting people without dental care. It's like,
I-
people just brush your fucking teeth. You don't need to see the dentist that often if you brush your damn teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real talk.
Well, there's also people that just get braces because braces are a thing to get.
Well, it's not the braces, it's the people with bad teeth.
Wait, what?
I've known people that had
Also-
that had basically perfect teeth, but they got braces because their dentist wanted money.
So they like pain?
No, their dentist just wanted money and convinced
Also,
them that their teeth were terrible.
Remember everybody, Nosmith lives in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
So-
also, well, yeah. So
Transitioning in the smoothest of ways from that to news for Jews.
can we actually finish up the actual news we never actually got to? So
What
Titan died.
Oh, yeah, Titan.
What a
Blizzard
twist!
killed Titan.
Yeah,
It actually
Blizzard
became
killed.
Destiny.
Are you gonna come
It-
back on camera at any point?
Are you
Because
just
we
gonna?
can just see your glasses.
I know.
Yeah.
Just get back on camera.
And put your fucking
I am.
shirt on, you savage.
You fucking black feet. Anyway.
Izzy, we don't need you to deliver toys to children, for fuck's sake.
But
Is
yeah,
he taking
so,
his pants off? What the fuck's going on over there?
do we need to start stripping? Because I'll trip.
Oh god.
Stripcast.
Hey. Oh god.
Strip. Okay, but yeah. So Project Titan, which Blizzard has been developing
For 7
since, like,
years.
Along
Yeah.
with Bungie and what eventually became Titanfall.
No.
Destiny.
No. You shut the fuck up, Harrison.
Titanfall and Destiny.
The problem is people
Titanfall
actually
and Destiny
believe.
are actually the same game. Did y'all not know that? They're both their halves of the same game.
No, but people actually believe that Destiny is the reason that Project Titan got canceled.
I think that's bullshit.
No,
That's
people think
stupid as
no,
shit.
people think Destiny is Project Titan.
Yeah.
They think it's like the same game.
Nah, it's not. There's
This
it's
shittier.
really
This is a
weird
lot
because
shittier.
Blizzard's
It's just a
been
shittier, it's a
Blizzard's
shittier
been
version of Titan.
Blizzard's been working on Titan for 7 years almost. Like, they've been working on it since 2007. When did Bungie join up with Activision?
2 years ago.
Yeah, like yeah. So out of
Yeah.
so like people who think that,
Hey,
that
I
you're
just
telling
realized-
me you're telling me you think that Bungie was negotiating that
Well, think about
transfer
it. Here's the
for
thing. There was a
5
Halo
years.
There
So
was a Halo MMO in development,
there was a Halo MMO in development, but it's like
which kind of wish we had that instead of Titan.
it's like-
Destiny, but
it's like people want you to think that Blizzard was working on this game for 5 years in the hopes that Bungie would quit Microsoft and join up with Activision, and then for the final
Well-
2 years work on
No,
this
but-
game
no,
that would
no,
become
it's
Destiny.
Microsoft-
It doesn't even
Microsoft
make
is that-
sense.
remember that Bungie would quit Microsoft
Your voice cut out.
because I'm 5 miles away from my mic.
Yeah.
How about you scoot the fuck up to your mic?
No.
Why are you sitting there?
He's trying to take
Because-
advantage of how black he is.
I don't need to take advantage.
Like,
I was
Whatever.
born in the darkness. I was
anyway.
born to- but hey,
So-
guess what's not canceled though? Project Ghost. I mean StarCraft the Ghost. Yeah.
That game has been
Okay.
cancelled for years.
But yeah,
it was never canceled actually.
let's be real. Let's be actually real with Titan though for a second. No one actually knew what Titan was. Titan's one of those hush hush things that would get like a single picture leaked from it, or like 5 words would get leaked.
I think it's especially concerning when not even the people that were fucking the developers got any information.
Well, no, there's a lot of development teams that, like, if you're at a big company like Blizzard or a lot of them, there's projects that are just behind doors that you'll just never know about.
I know, but I find it really weird that, originally, how many people did they have working on it originally? I know they cut down the team.
I think it was like...
I know
it was a very small team, I think.
Yeah,
it's really small.
It's a very small team, so, I'd understand there not
20.
being much, but...
Well,
these people, no one said anything in these 7 years? No one said a single goddamn word?
Internal security is not hard when you have, 20 people, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just find it
that's how
weird that
everybody is
no one
accidentally
said something.
Well, I mean,
Even the smallest little thing. I'm not saying someone.
A lot of games don't get leaked. It's very. I know
it's very rare for leaks to happen.
And there's leaks, and then someone says something that then people speculate on like motherfuckers. That's
that
the
happens
difference.
every day in Blizzard office. You have to understand what Blizzard fans are, dude. Any word that comes out of someone who works at Blizzard's mouth has a full day's worth of speculation done by somebody.
Yeah, I suppose. It's just there just seemed to be less for Destiny Destiny. Fuck you, Harrison. You got me saying it now. Less for Titan than there was for any other Blizzard project.
Hey, but can we talk about Destiny and how it's literally a DLC platform?
Yeah, it is.
It's a DLC platform.
Destiny is DLC the game.
It's a deal. It's not even. I can't even call it a game. It's a DLC platform. That's what it is.
They found DLC preloaded on the fucking game discs. Straight up, half a DLC is already on there.
It's so obvious. It's so obvious the game wasn't it doesn't seem like it was done at launch.
Yeah, I mean, you can finish that game, you can get to level 20, super quickly. And the fact that they fucking caps at level 20 is just beyond embarrassing.
You understand how the leveling works.
No,
I haven't played it seriously, so I'm just going by what I've heard.
Leveling doesn't start, according to Bungie, the game doesn't start until you're level 20, and when the raids start, which weren't open at launch, which is really stupid if the game doesn't start. If the game doesn't really start until level 20, and the main thing is supposed to be raids, and the raids don't show up till a week later.
The raid was opened 3 days later.
That in of itself is dumb.
Wasn't it a week later?
No, it was 3 days, dude.
Before
anyone had even gotten to 20.
When your game doesn't start until you have beaten the game, you have a problem. I mean, even Borderlands.
You have an MMO.
Well, the thing is, but they keep saying it's not an MMO.
Yeah, until they fucking call it an MMO. Until they call it an MMO, I will not grant them the same leniency.
Vault of Glass came out a week after Destiny was launched.
Yeah, but they had those
The strikes don't count.
The strike that has 15 modifiers on it and added in 4 wings to it.
No, I'm talking
that's a raid.
No,
that's what a raid is.
Yeah.
No, the raid, the Vault of Glass, the official raid.
The official raid didn't come out for a week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They had something that was a placeholder in 2 days.
But nobody liked it.
But either way, Destiny is not an MMO. They are not calling it an MMO, so that means they are not entitled to the same leniency an MMO is granted.
But now they're going to get. They're actually going to add voice chat.
Oh, fucking brilliant! They're adding voice chat to a console.
Eventually.
What do you mean?
They're going to add. You can talk to people in the Crucible now. You can talk to people that aren't in your party.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I've been doing that for 2 weeks.
Oh no, they went. No, they just announced we're adding voice chat to the game.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear people in Crucible.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
I'm just going off the official Bungie. I'm going off of what, but this is literally what Bungie has said.
I'm not sure what's happening with Destiny ever. Honestly,
all I know is it's a shit tier game that was overhyped and not worth the hype it received.
It was a decent game that was overhyped. You think it's shit tier because you can't play it.
I'm going to keep calling it shit tier until I get my PC port in late 2015.
Oh, so it's shit tier until you can play it.
It's shit tier until it's on PC.
That's literally what I just said to you.
Exactly. Exactly. That's truth. It's shit tier until I can play it. If they're going to actively prevent me from playing it, then fuck them. It's shit tier.
How about don't buy a Wii U?
Yeah.
How about buy a Wii U? Everyone
buy more than one console.
Everyone buy a Wii U and a
job.
Everyone buy a Wii U and a Wii U only.
Yeah, no.
So you can play your 4 exclusive games.
But yeah, I kind of feel like this game wasn't done at launch.
No.
Oh no, it's obvious.
It was never done.
I don't know why they honestly should have delayed this game.
Yep. Well, didn't they already delay it?
No, I don't think it was ever delayed. Was it?
I don't think it was.
I don't know. I thought it had been delayed like once.
Oh my gosh, it was in a patch notes for it was like a few days ago, but there's somebody patched it. It's like they're patching every day. So it's
They
like
do patch just
1,000.
about every day.
Yeah, so it's like 1,000 patch notes.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a big like
Changes to loot and shit. I like how they're changing the loot right now.
They said like they fucked up, and also the strike bosses were had too much health.
Yeah, there's 3 or 4 strike bosses that had way too much health.
Yeah, they're
That's-
like the weird thing is they were like bosses that were like in the what's it called? They're saying like all the strike bosses, like even the ones that were in like the beta. And alpha. Which is kind of stupid.
That's people complaining because they just didn't get used to like
Well, no,
They didn't
Bungie
get
said it was a
good.
bug.
They didn't get
No,
good.
Bungie said it was a. They said it was a
a
bug.
bug.
Yeah,
What
they
the
said it
fuck?
was a
You can
bug.
kill some of these bosses in like 45 seconds.
I don't know.
That's shitty.
I don't know what the bug did, but they said it was a bug. They said it was not supposed to be like that at all.
So
I mean,
what? You're
there's-
supposed to sneeze on these bosses and they fall over?
I don't know how the bosses work in this game. I'm just saying.
There's about 3 bosses that I can say are just bullet sponges.
Nope,
Like
they
bullshit
said
bullet sponges.
they just said they're bugs. They said there's a bug. It was never
That's
supposed
not
to
a
be
bug.
like
That's somebody put their values too high.
Mm.
And
no bug. Don't you know about those bugs that
That's
go into
not a
your-
bug.
that
That's
go-
poor
that
game
go into-
design.
No, don't you know about those bugs that go into your computer and just like change all the numbers?
yeah,
I mean, yeah,
I mean, actually, yeah.
yeah. That didn't come out right, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You know what
I mean, that's the basic foundation of a virus, sir.
Basically. So, Zach, what's your news articles for the week?
Oh, news for the Jews.
Oh
So-
wait, no, we gotta talk about that Wale report.
Oh, Wale!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
All right, so you start off the Wale report since the
Wale was talking about the WWE because he's a huge fan. He said WWE kind of fucking sucks right now. Also, that time he fought with that guy, it wasn't a real fight. It was apparently for all of that publicity.
No shit.
God damn it, Wale.
Also, he apparently talks to Paul Heyman every single day. They
Because Paul
both-
Heyman can't reach Brock Lesnar to talk to him. Because
He
Brock
said,
Lesnar...
either he's talking to him or he's like texting him.
Nosvix, have you heard the story of how Brock Lesnar lives?
How does he
I kind of
live?
don't think it's true because I
Okay.
think because Sable lives there. I kind of feel like she probably like has a phone.
Right? But no, okay, even if it's the phone part's not true, I want you to think about this. Off of a road to where, like, there's nothing for at least a mile and a half, just lives up in, like, a mountain. And just, like, doesn't contact anyone. Has to walk down to his phone to call Paul Heyman.
Wow. So he lives on a mountain, and the closest phone is down a mountain.
See, I kind of don't think it's true because
Yeah, see, I think his wife has a cell phone, but...
Also,
Can a
like,
motherfucker not get a phone line up that thing? I mean, he's got enough money if he's living on a goddamn mountain.
but also, want to know, 10 years ago, he said he could not. Kane was the strongest motherfucker in the WWE, and he couldn't follow that lifestyle. So what the hell is Kane's lifestyle?
Kane just bench presses cars.
Kane actually lives in hell. When they say parts unknown, they actually literally just mean like an asteroid.
Yeah.
All right.
He's living in hell and sparring with
He
Stinkmeat.
lives on an asteroid that's on fire.
You
And
ain't
they
shit,
outsource
devil! You ain't
He
shit!
had, hell was too tame.
That's what happens every time he gets his new mask and becomes Demon Kane again.
That's why he never does it anymore. Because he's tired of flying out there to space.
He's tired of having to kill Scorpion to get his mask.
Like, give my damn mask, man. Just you.
So, take a guess what a woman lost her job for in Southern California.
What did she do?
Woman who really hates Mexican flag loses her job over hatred of Mexican flag.
Okay.
that might be like the most obvious. No, like the most. Just
So she hates the Mexican flag.
A Southern Californian woman is out of a job and facing death threats after she used her cell phone to videotape an encounter with a homeowner over a Mexican flag in the homeowner's front yard. The woman, Tressie Capps, a political activist, cunt. She's a cunt. And city council candidate in a town in the inland of Empress Endless. What the fuck? That's not even real. Hello.
It's not a real
Hi.
place.
Okay, so this is what she said. Hello, hi. Is that a Mexican flag in your yard? Cap asks. The woman who she is speaking is standing behind a window and doesn't respond because she doesn't speak that much English.
Okay.
Undaunted, Caps continues, you know we live in America, right? This is the United States, so why are you flying a fucking Mexican flag in your front yard?
See, this is from a guy who flew a St. George's cross in his front garden, like, for like a year. That's fucked up.
So, move to Mexico if you want to fly your Mexican flag. Does that comprende, amigo?
Does that comprende me? Are you fucking kidding me? How can you be that retarded?
That just like makes it. That's just like you're just terrible.
That just takes it to cartoon levels.
You understand me, you damn Mexican.
Do you understand me? Oh my god.
So he's not, but the best part, they were not only flying a Mexican flag in their yard, above it was an American flag. So they were flying an American flag and were like, hey, we're from Mexico. This is our heritage.
Okay, here you go. I found the patch notes there where Bungie was talking about the. I know it's kind of late, but I kept over.
No one cares anymore. We changed topic.
I know we don't, but I'm still going to send y'all a message about it. So, right.
Okay, just go ahead and link it to us.
What? I'll just put up in the middle of the screen.
But yeah, so the lady then posted this video herself to YouTube.
So she posted evidence of her own discrimination to...
And then her company was like, we don't really, like, fuck with racism.
No racism allowed.
So what she literally does is goes over, not to her neighbor.
But not
this
a
wasn't
said,
her
literally
neighbor.
like.
This was just a random woman who owned a house. And just so she just walked up to a random woman's house and was like, why you got a Mexican flag?
That's stupid. That is the absolute dumbest thing I've ever friggin' heard.
And apparently she was offended and pretty upset that she couldn't understand the other woman.
So she's upset that her own ignorance means she can't speak anything of Spanish.
Like, she was literally butthurt that she couldn't speak Spanish.
Okay, I'm not even from your country, but even I know a little bit of Spanish, for fuck's sake.
Too effective in Destiny.
Shotguns, they're pretty good.
Yeah, okay,
Good.
yeah, so they're adding voice communication in the Crucible, whatever the fuck that is.
Shotguns, people who make video games, Nas was talking about this a little bit, he was talking about shotguns. Make your shotgun work more than like 5 feet away.
Make your shotgun have kick, for fuck's sake. Like,
oh no, the shotguns have fucking kick. It's ridiculous.
Not in Shadow Warrior, they don't.
Oh, in Destiny they do.
Yeah,
in Shadow Warrior, that shit goes like boom.
In Shadow Warrior, the best and most powerful gun is the fucking handgun. The first gun you get, the handgun, is the most powerful weapon. Especially when you upgrade it all the way, so you can fire it like a John Woo movie, where you're just pulling the hammer back as you're firing, just going. Only 8 shots, but those are the only 8 shots you need.
Speaking of 8 things, the 8 worst things you can say to someone who is grieving.
Oh,
transition master. Yes. Yes.
That's word 1. Word 1. I hate you. Word 2. Fuck. Word.
You wanna fuck? Okay, so number 1 is cheer up. Your loved one who died wouldn't want you to be sad.
Because he's a cunt. That's why.
Oh, to be honest, if I had loved ones and I was at a funeral, and if I was a spooky ghost and I could manifest, I'd be like, cheer up, you fucks.
Scary skeletons.
Cheer up, you fucks, I'm a spooky ghost. I'm going to go to hell and hang out with Hitler.
Oh my god, I would totally sing Spooky Scary Skeletons if I was a ghost.
I'm gonna have Spooky Scary Skeletons playing at my funeral. Spook. And now the departed wanted all of you to listen to this song.
And then
Spooky, scary skeletons can shivers down your spine.
Okay, don't ever sing it
Shrieking
again.
skulls
Don't
will
ever
shock.
sing it. It's so
I'm sorry,
bad.
I can't quite match how the song is actually sung.
All right, at my funeral, just as you walk in, you hear a low rumble, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, "What's that?" And then like you hear a little bit of a beat come in. And you're like, "Is that ABBA?" And then as you come in, you just hear,
Staying alive, staying alive.
"Stay alive."
Tell by the way I walk my walk, I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
And
Oh.
then the priest will walk my body in heels down.
No. Get one of those. God, those. I have them turn your body basically into like the skin for a Terminator.
No, they're gonna dress my body up as a run, and they're gonna play "It's Tricky."
Oh, and by the way, and when
That's my on time is tricky.
for the spooky, scary skeletons line, when it gets to shrieking skulls will shock your bones. My coffin will burst open. There'll be actuators in my mouth. Will open my mouth, and then a tape recorder of me screaming will play.
My head will explode. How about we just have your head explode?
That comes after. That comes after.
Oh, if I was rich, I would totally have Reggie Watts lay down in my coffin and be at the open tomb, and then when somebody goes to touch his face, just like sit up and just be like, "Fucking gotcha! Don't tell anyone."
Nobody will ever believe you.
Then run away. Then run out, streaking naked.
I mean, I think Reggie Watts would get naked for any reason. So
Yeah, I mean,
he seems like he's a bro.
He'll pay you to get naked.
I mean, that's how strip clubs work. So
I gotta admit, if somebody were to pay me to get naked, I'd probably get naked.
I'd probably man.
He'll pay you for him to get naked.
I mean,
Oh, all right.
I'd be okay with that too.
Yeah, I'd be okay. I mean, I have a dick. It's not like I'm afraid of it.
Anyway, so what else?
Yeah, that was a stupid.
Common
one. So,
got killed by a bear and a white dude in a TV show.
Okay.
He got turned
we're
into
not
an evil.
talking about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
Common was in a show. He is a main character. 4 seasons.
if he keeps fucking interrupting, like just kick him on the call till he calms down.
We've had this talk earlier in the day. No one cares about how Common died in a TV show.
A bear gives him brain damage and turns him into an evil Indian.
Okay, that's enough. You gotten the gist of it. You don't need the full story.
No.
Because that was like 20 minutes of you talking to me about shit that I didn't care about.
Okay, so
Watch
bad
film.
things to say. Cheer up. What else?
Oh, that list was stupid. Because it was just all things people say commonly when somebody dies.
Oh, so
And then you're just
nothing fancy then.
Yeah. Except one was like, so how about them Broncos? Which if you were at a funeral and you said that, I'd punch you in the dick. Right there.
I'd buy you a beer.
And then, like,
Because like, my go-to thing in an awkward situation is saying, so how about that local sports team?
Yeah, but you don't run into a funeral and go with it. Like,
To be honest, if a funeral got awkward enough, I would.
if a funeral got awkward enough, I'd just do the truffle shuffle.
So I'm sorry your
yeah.
dad died, but how about that local sports team?
How about them Dolphins?
Yeah, so
They lost.
I would just hit you.
Oh.
I'd probably hit you on the way in, honestly. But whatever.
Preemptively, because you'd know I'd do it.
Yeah.
How about them bee swarms that are outside of our current location?
So, how about...
How about those 5 signs that your hormones are out of whack?
what are those?
How about that car insurance you don't have? Hey, here's my card.
None of us are Mexican. It's fine. So raise your hand in the last few weeks if you felt tired, bloated, or cranky.
Yes,
if you
go
said
on.
yes, if you raise your hand, you might be on your period.
Actually, yes. So then you know the drill. Every month, your hormones, the body's itty-bitty secret weapon, come out to play.
What? No, it's not a secret weapon. That's your secret cyanide pill, basically.
That really, wow.
Wreaking havoc on your mood, skin, and mind. While
because-
levels generally stabilize after your period, various factors like stress, yep, keep those hands raised, and anxiety can throw them off balance.
Hey,
So
hey,
how
how about
can you
this?
tell if your symptoms require an office visit?
Just egg up. Hey, women, just egg up.
Just nut up.
No, they don't have nuts. Egg up. Just egg up. Just
Yeah,
egg
just-
up.
Just
So
ovary up.
Just
if we
egg up.
ask Alessa Dweck, an OBGYN at the Mount Kisco Medical Group, what? Shares the 5 red flags that you might merit a doctor's note. Fatigue.
You're
Exhaustion
tired.
is what, yeah, if you're tired, go hit up a doctor. Just
You know,
stop
maybe-
complaining, you lazy cunt.
Are these
Maybe, I
all
don't know.
just common symptoms for when a
could be
woman's
like-
on her fucking period?
Or existing, or just in any sort of existence as any.
As
Do you have a vagina? Then
Well,
yes,
you know
go
what?
visit the doctor.
When I get home from work, I'm tired.
Fucking
That-
amazing!
Oh
Yeah.
man, we really need that soundboard.
Yeah, we really do. So, exhaustion is one of the most, well, exhausting systems to a doctor, since it has so many possible causes, like you having a life. Oh, but if so, you're probably fine if you're only tired for a week or two. But if you constantly feel worn out and notice weight gain, appetite fluctuation, and a change in your bowel movements, it could be. Who raise your hand here if you've ever had stable bowel movements?
I don't.
Like,
You know,
I eat stuff and then I take a shit.
yeah, you
Yeah.
eat and then you take a shit, and depending on how fat or skinny you are, it's a different color or a different consistency.
Depending on what you ate.
And also that, yeah.
Like if you ate McDonald's, it's gonna be a spray.
Yeah.
But if you ate like
But if you ate like
actual food.
you ate high quality food, then you've got like a fucking 7 Keurig brick.
what?
Yes,
South Park.
that was actually a good South Park joke, and I'll go with it.
What?
So, the next is skin changes. You're breaking out again.
You suddenly turn into a different race.
So, see, when I saw
That has
breaking
happened.
out at first,
That
I
has
was
happened
like,
before.
do they mean you're breaking out of, like, jail again? But no. So, while those sudden zits could be caused by one too many nights of going to bed without washing your face, fuck white people. I don't wash my face before I
What
go
is
to
it?
bed.
Oh,
That's
I
To
didn't
be,
wanna
no,
say-
to be honest, that's bullshit. You don't get you don't get zits from not washing your face before bed. Nah.
You get zits from having a dirty ass pillow.
You get
See, I
yeah.
was going to say something about that, but I was like,
Like wash
I
your
don't
wash
want
your
that to be
pillow
that.
like every like fucking couple weeks, or just flip it over, and
Wash
it's fine.
your sheets like a non-disgusting clean person.
And
I
just
was
like
be a person with pimples.
don't go to bed sweaty either. That's
I
not
don't get
gonna
pimples.
help.
I just don't
So-
see. Why don't you just be a person who doesn't get pimples? Like me.
Or just don't be white.
Yeah, adult acne or cystic acne around the lower half of your face could suggest a high level of testosterone. So if you ever see some titties and you're like, damn, I want to hit that, and you have a vagina, you might get zits on the bottom of your face.
So what you're saying is the more zits you have, the more testosterone you have. Okay.
Basically, don't be in the area of banana or the banana.
Basically, don't be a potential transvestite.
Yes.
Oh shit, we're going there.
So, and
We went
speaking
there.
of that, hair growth, we're talking really fast hair growth. If all of a sudden you grow a beard within a month, or notice coarse dark hair popping up on your chest, back, or arms, you need to
You might
worry
be a man.
that you might be a gorilla.
You might
In disguise.
be going through a sex change operation without realizing it.
No,
Sorry, it happens.
you might turn into Rusev within the next few days.
Steps, man.
I mean, hey,
Rusev Koskia.
I mean, hey, I woke up
Rusev
as a woman 3 days ago, and now I'm back to where I was.
But yeah, so if you have dark hair, that could be indicative of a testosterone secreting tumor.
Holy crap, that's terrible. Man, crap got real.
But don't freak out, tumors are rare. and often can be treated with drugs or surgery. Don't just throw out that I might have a tumor.
You might die.
You might have a tumor, but it's fine.
What the
But
fuck?
don't freak out. No, you should freak out. You should be very freaked out and go to
Like
the
this
doctor.
is some WebMD style level bullshit. Like what the fuck?
And a doctor said this.
Like this is like this is what WebMD wishes it was allowed to say.
Okay, what the fuck? And that's not even the top of the list. Possible tumor isn't sitting at the top. You know what's after that?
What?
Weird periods.
What?
So before reading that, I think weird periods might mean like you go on your period and just like shit stops popping out, a mariachi band comes out, Lou Boo is guarding the gates. Like,
Do not pursue Lubu.
Who's Lubu? What's happening?
Dynasty Warriors.
Lou Boo.
No, I know Lubu. I'm like.
I think we can quote Lou Boo like reactions from every game.
Oh my god.
It's Lou Boo.
No, even better.
You don't fuck with
You wish
Lubu.
a challenge. I require a challenge.
Can anyone
Challenge.
provide me with a decent challenge?
Challenge.
Isn't Lubu in Hyrule Warriors? I think he is. Lubu is in Hyrule Warriors, I think.
Kind of is. There's a character that's literally just Lou Boo, but it's not Lou Boo.
Ah, damn it. Here it was, I was eyeing Hyrule Warriors the other day, like in the shop, and I was like, I've heard Lubu is in this game, and I really want it, like, a lot.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess we should have talked about Hyrule Warriors because I
I should have,
played.
but I haven't played it,
fuck
and I'm
it.
the only one here with a Wii U.
What? I own a Wii U.
Oh, I forgot you owned a Wii U, because you keep talking shit about it.
Well, yeah, I can talk shit about shit that I own. Anyway,
Whatever.
so
I'm the Wii U
nights.
fan.
Oh wait, I didn't even talk about weird periods.
God.
So just like fatigue, a messed up menstrual cycle can be the result of many factors, like stress, a tumor, low estrogen, or polycystic ovary syndrome. What?
Wait, what?
Polycystic ovary syndrome.
But I mean, you just got the shit ton of cysts on your ovaries, dude. It's not even a thing.
The hallmark of PCOS is irregular or absent periods. And that's all it says. It doesn't give me
So
anything
basically, if
after
your
that.
junk starts bleeding and it's not supposed to be bleeding, you might have a problem.
I feel like I should look this up, but I feel like I shouldn't at the same time.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's how you turn gay.
What?
You're like... it just went completely quiet.
What?
Oh, Harrison is muted. Harrison is muted, that's probably why.
He is muted. He should get good.
He should get good.
So, and then night sweats.
The night sweats.
Usually it's unless it's unusually warm in your bedroom, winky face. There's a winky face there.
Wait, there's seriously a winky face. Oh my fuck. This is not...
What doctor did this?
You want me to read her name again?
Yeah, I kind of do, because she probably shouldn't be a doctor.
Well, obviously the doctor didn't write the article.
I think maybe she did.
Obvious.
Alyssa Dweck, MD, OBGYN at the Mount Kisco, what? Medical Group in
Probably
New York.
Mount Cisco.
It's not spelled Cisco at all.
Oh, it's not?
No. I thought it was, and it's not. It has a K in it. Anyway, and unless it's unusually warm in your bedroom,
Winky face.
waking up feeling overheated and sweaty could be the result of lower estrogen levels and infrequent ovulation,
Oh, okay, what?
aka perimenopause. Perimenopause can occur up to 10 years before you're even near the age of menopause.
Basically, it's saying you might get menopause earlier than you normally would.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Can we please stop?
Yeah, we can. This was kind of a difficult conversation to have, which is why you young kids out there could use 9 powerful steps to manage difficult conversations like a pro.
Oh my god! Can we just please cut this segment short because it's getting
Oh,
weird.
that didn't work. That made me sad. That didn't work.
What didn't work?
Nothing.
Now,
Nothing at all.
Cut the direction to the present. Be respectful. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you and your article, Huffington Post. PlayStation Home is closing.
Yep.
Fuck PlayStation Home. If you guys want to play PlayStation Home past March of 2015, kill yourself and hope it's in hell.
Yep.
Done. Don't call about it. It's done. If you call me, I swear to God, I'll find you.
Everyone, please call up the Sony support center
and
in
some
Las
more
Vegas
fucking real talk.
and
If you have
ask for Zachary Blake.
If you have any problem that pertains to NHL, NBA, NFL, FIFA, help.ea.com. I won't answer your question. I will refer you to EA. If you want Call of Duty, fucking call Activision. You want fucking Destiny questions? Call Destiny, bitches. Call Bungie. I don't need it. I don't need your shit. You know what? If your PlayStation's broken, fucking buy a new one. Done.
Just buy the white Destiny one.
And once you buy the White Destiny one, call in, and so I can tell you about our amazing 3-year unlimited service plan.
Oh yeah, we're back.
We're back,
We're
baby.
all back.
We're back. We hit a lull there for a second.
Chill.
I don't have anything to shill.
Where's my name badge? Chill.
Microsoft.
Chill.
Microsoft.
Shill. Coca-Cola, shill. This podcast brought to you by the delicious taste of Coca-Cola.
This podcast brought to you by Wolfenstein: The New Order.
This
Not
podcast,
right.
This podcast brought to you by Disney World. Our greatest dream is a world without juice.
This podcast brought to you by Best Buy, where I bought my awesome sound card for this video. This sound card. Also, when I went there, it was
This
great.
podcast-
Great customer service.
This
Great.
podcast is brought to you by 7-Eleven brand nail clippers. I'm not kidding.
I'm not even sure how you got those.
Look at that. Look at that logo. Look at the logo.
I'm about to leave it behind.
7-Eleven.
Oh god.
I bought them at 7-Eleven. Also, this Bic lighter, brought to you by Bic. We fully expect all of our checks
Yeah.
in the mail
Come
by
on.
tomorrow.
Yeah, come on, guys. just
Clear
give it.
eyes
Tomorrow?
Man.
I'm thinking right now.
and Curve cologne for the black man who wants to smell like a black man. Ah, that got
Trust
my.
me. I always sound like a black man.
I said smell. Brought to you by Social Security cards.
Is it-
I should totally show this number on screen.
We can't see it anyway, it's too white.
Yeah, no, I showed the back of it.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about, or should we start wrapping this up? Because it's getting about that time.
Let's
Is
see.
it really? Is it really?
It is. Unfortunately, our time together must come to an end.
March 31st,
One of us is
2015. If you call me about home after that point, I won't even answer your question. I'll just hang up.
He won't, because he'll get fired.
No, I
But,
won't actually. You know what it takes to get fired at that place? You have to shoot somebody.
Hey man, we can make that happen.
I can actually.
I mean, it wouldn't be that difficult.
Oh, stories we
Wow.
tell in quiet houses and what? Stories we tell in quiet houses and alien invasions? What the fuck is this article, Joystick?
Oh, no.
Why do you want a joystick?
No. No.
Because it's better than IGN.
Nope. We're wrapping it up. Azrael, what's going on your channel this week? Let's go.
Let me open up the folder that has things that will go on that
You know what?
channel.
I'll go. We have, I have, Prison Architect. That one RPG game that I forgot the name of. And that other game I'm playing.
Necrodancer. Right?
No.
Oh.
I'm not going to play that.
Okay, so what we got?
Oh, Steam Marines.
What?
Steam Marines.
Oh, yeah.
Steam
It came out of
Marines.
early access, and I had it for like a year, and I played it for
And
like 5 minutes. I
that's
was like, this is
all.
terrible.
And that's all on YouTube.com/userbanana.
Swag, 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 swag.
Users/ZFatJesus. Also, manga podcasts are going to be happening eventually.
Yes.
Eventually. You keep saying that. It's not happening.
Well,
I mean, it has happened. Well,
it
hey,
has
man.
happened.
Also, I think people like it more than this podcast.
It's because it's going on your channel, and your channel has fucking 30,000 subscribers
Yeah.
or something.
So check that out.
Win.
I'm going to tell you what we're reading, like...
Pluto and something
So,
else.
we're reading this time. Fuck Pluto, because I'm not going to read it.
It's so good though.
There's too many chapters, okay?
It's really good.
I have a job, okay?
I
So,
don't like here.
we're going
Watch
to
your
be
life.
reading Shinmai Mao no Kyakushu.
Oh my god, that's a tongue
What the
twister.
hell is that? What's
It's that one that I was telling you about where the dude is, like, living with two demons. They're his stepsisters.
Oh yeah.
And then he, like, contracts one of them. But the one that contracted him is, like, a succubus. So the contract curse is all about pretty much sex, and it's weird.
It's Japan, basically.
I mean, yeah, it's a harem.
Yeah.
Oh, also that one thing I saw. That one I saw with the.
Oh, Voynich Hotel. We're going to do Voynich.
Yes, we are. We are doing the Voynich.
Voynich. Woo. Okay, so what's going on my channel? User the ZFatJesus.
It's linked down in
Not
the description anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, find it. Asroll Plays. What's going up there will be Sacred Citadel
Oh yeah, that game.
with Banadna.
I don't know if I still. I may have or may not have lost that footage.
Saints Row with Banadna.
God, you guys might as well just fucking get married already. Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is the last thing I've recorded in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Movie
let's
magic.
see. Shit, I don't have anything else. I bought some stuff. Wait, I bought some stuff.
Yeah, you bought. We both bought the Watchmen games.
Yeah, so Watchmen: The End Is Nigh might happen.
Dude, we might have to do that. You and me.
We might.
Also I'm making a review of Wasteland 2, and I'm going to do one for Shadows of Mordor.
No, he's not. Shut up.
Hey guys, I already reviewed Wasteland 2, so if you want to watch,
The beta version, which isn't even accurate anymore.
it
talk.
is actually very little has changed except problems I had with it are all fixed. Wasteland 2, best game of the year. It is ball-crushingly hard when it wants to be, and it wants to be quite a bit.
Easy.
Oh,
It's
the
so
cat
personally
lady.
easy.
The cat lady will be going up on my channel eventually.
Oh, the Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
That too. I forgot about that. Let me find more stuff in my Steam list.
Oh my god. Oh, we never
Oh,
even
man.
talked about how Steam has changed, but
Oh yeah, Steam
It's
changed.
well,
It's
but really-
better.
but really,
It's better,
what-
but it's still a shit ton of shit games on there.
Yeah, they okay. Basically, because really, it's very small stuff that's changed. Steam, you have curator lists now. They
And
said,
a
okay,
curator-
we're tired of people yelling at us for putting shit on the front page. So now the front page is handled by you assholes. So have fun. That's basically
Yeah.
it.
So
what it
basically,
is-
Valve is saying we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Valve is saying, you motherfuckers think it's easy, then you do it. I mean, and that's a fair enough assessment.
No, it's not.
I mean,
not
no,
gonna-
that's not how businesses work, but okay.
That's like saying, if I go to Walmart, like, oh, you couldn't get a
Find
better
the
sale.
shit
Oh, okay.
yourself, asshole.
When you have infinite money, that's kind of what you can do.
Well, no, it's like when I go to the car dealership. Oh, you think you can make a better car yourself? Do it yourself, freaking
Yeah.
pricks.
Okay, so literally, what Valve is doing right now is not functioning by the rules of capitalism. Is what's happening.
I mean,
Capitalism is
they're pretty
shit.
much being like I mean, they're pretty much a monopoly. I mean, technically they're not, but for all
They're a
intents and
monopoly
purposes.
in the same way Comcast is a monopoly.
Yeah.
Nope, they're a lot more. I think they're a lot more.
Actually, I
monopoly
think
than
because
Comcast.
Comcast it
I think
doesn't
it does
have
have
like 10 states, so 10 or 15.
That's true.
To be fair,
But
Valve
still, if
has-
you're in one of the 40 states Comcast is in, yeah, if you're in certain areas, you have zero choice but to use Comcast, so. I mean,
the Yogg will be going up on my channel.
How long is that going to take, though? That's how we're getting.
There's like 50,000 endings. Who cares?
Yeah, but you're not going to get all.
No, I'm just gonna play around for a few times. Anyway, so yeah, what the Steam store, I kind of like it, but I kind of hate it.
It's still Steam.
Could you
Still
guys
same.
could you
Nothing.
guys hear that? Like people are just
Yeah.
screaming on the other side of the fucking house and it's getting picked up by the fucking microphone.
Yeah, I could hear.
Yeah.
I thought I was hallucinating for a second.
So
That is the other side of the house.
what's
That is kind
yeah.
of terrifying.
What's
That is
happening?
actually- That is kind of
I
terrifying.
think she's sneezing. I think that is my mother sneezing.
Jesus.
That's terrifying.
It is
Yeah.
terrifying.
So what the new Steam is, the popular new releases tab we have to talk about. So they took new releases and were like, look, we know all this shit is being made and put on new releases. So we'll make it so only popular ones get shown unless
So
you
basically-
press the all new releases button.
So basically, gamers, like those companies who were having trouble being noticed before, are never going to be noticed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Congrats.
never. You're done. But Steam has also made me want to buy things now.
It is true.
I
It is
see.
true. There are games.
Well,
there are games I've bought that I've been like,
see,
wait, this is
and
a
I-
thing. I kind
And
of
see,
want
I've
this.
had like the complete. I had the complete opposite, where basically they keep showing me shit, like saying like, "Hey, you looked at Gauntlet that one time. You want to play more Gauntlet games?"
Well,
like,
you
but I
got
didn't
well,
buy
you,
it.
yeah. That's what I got like day one. But once I was like, I told Steam, no, I don't give a fuck about this. Yeah, Steam's
Yeah.
actually got a lot better and started showing me stuff that was.
It
actually
works like
interesting.
Pandora. If you don't put a thumb up or a thumbs down, you'll get shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
Also, even when they don't,
actually,
they just
funny
still show me the
thing-
same games.
like not like a month ago, I was working on a project for a programming class that would basically do this. It would scan the Steam store based on what's already in your library and give you shit. And then what does Steam fucking do? They implement it baseline. So of
Well, I mean,
course,
we knew they were going to do this though, for like months.
Yeah.
yeah, but
I mean, actually, not months, years. Actually, it's been years that they've been saying we're going to do this.
but I didn't think they'd actually do it. So, like, basically, right when I was just about to finish it up, Steam changed it and the program became a bust. So I had to, like, literally throw
So-
something together last minute.
Why don't you could just copy Steam's.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
copy the
steal.
entire
I'm gonna
program.
steal Steam's
Just
base
download
code
it.
and
Just
try
put the
and.
entire program in your computer and say, "I made this."
I'm gonna steal Steam's source code and translate it
I
into
made
Python. Yes, I'm
Steam.
going to do that.
Just be like,
But yeah.
no, just download Steam itself, the
So
entire
let's-
program. Be like, "This is my finished code."
let's throw out that real talk right now, though. Stuff that wasn't in my cart until this morning when I finally looked at this shit. Vanguard Princess.
We
A
already
anime
talked
girl
about that.
fighting
Wait,
game.
we talked about this before, though. This
Yeah.
is nothing new.
Okay.
This is nothing.
Pyrite Heart.
Also, remember, it doesn't have online multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. It's $5. I'll buy it and play it myself.
That's sad.
Let's see.
What? Wait, it's sad. What you play? You've never played a fighting game against a bot before.
I have, but that's not. only
Let's
because I'm gonna
let's
buy
see
it.
what my suggestions are. Let's see. I've got
Anyway.
Bioshock.
Gauntlet.
Yeah, Bioshock is recommended to I
Yeah.
hate Bioshock.
I love Bioshocks. It's fine. Bioshock, Castlevania 2, Thief 2, System Shock 2, Risk of
How is
Rain 2,
Castlevania 2? Wait,
Binding of
Castlevania 2?
Isaac Rebirth.
Castlevania 2 isn't on Steam.
No, Castlevania 2, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, I meant.
Okay, yeah, there's an actual Castlevania 2.
Yeah, I know there is. Simon's Quest. Legend
But also-
of Dungeon, Nuclear Throne, Worms Revolution, Worms Armageddon, Medieval 2 Total War, Rome Total War, and Dark Messiah Might of Magic, Orcs Must Die 2, Expendables, Gunpoint, Batman
To be fair,
Origins.
we know all of these games. Like
Yeah. And
I
Shadow
have,
Warrior Classic.
mine has shit like Reciteer and Item Shop's Tale.
Basically, I've got a lot
What's
of
a game?
retro. Basically, I've got a lot of retro games as well.
I have a lot of fighting games and anime games.
Yeah, mine just gave me shit tons of retro stuff, which is fine because I fucking love retro stuff.
Van the Original Sin, Ghost Simulator, A Long Dark Wasteland 2.
Wow, you need to start thumbing shit up and stuff, man. It's like,
No, that's too much work. But for real, I have $50 worth of shit in my cart right now that I'm probably gonna buy next paycheck.
yeah. So, like, all in all, really, other than the fact that smaller companies are still gonna have issues, like, if those smaller companies can find their way onto recommendation lists or curator lists, I think this could actually be rather much better than Steam and their rather shitty way of doing it by themselves.
Well, see the thing, what's the point of even being on Steam?
Yeah, I feel like that's the same thing as saying, like, well, if you can go ahead and get yourself on, like, Total Biscuit's YouTube channel, you'll do fine.
Which
Well,
is, well, let's be honest though, a lot of curator lists from people like Total Biscuit are basically fucking indie games, because he does a lot of indie shit. He does.
Well, that's the thing. Like, content creator, I feel like for YouTube are just only based on like indie game nowadays.
Yeah, as well. So basically, if you want indie games, just subscribe to a curator on YouTube. I mean, that's really...
Or just don't subscribe to a curator and make your own decisions.
Yeah, or
Like, you
that.
have a
Well,
goddamn-
the curator
Be your own
lists-
person.
Be your own person. Don't follow the crowd. By the way, if you guys want to follow my Steam curator list, it is currently fucking
Oh, did y'all
empty.
hear
So
about?
fuck
I
you.
also want to mention Mountain Blade 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
That single player is back, baby.
I love Mountain Blade. Also,
It looks. Have you looked at the game? It looks so good. The
Yeah.
art is actually good now. It doesn't look like a game from like the PS1 era.
yeah.
I was gonna say PS2, but it really doesn't look like a PS2 era.
So
Metal Gear
let's-
Solid 3 came out.
I feel like Steam actually knows me pretty well. It's like, hey, you want to buy Ikaruga, and
Also,
SimCity
I've
4.
never-
Yeah, Steam
Also,
only
I
off-
never
Steam's only
I
offered
never
me
wanna see
one FPS game.
another earlier.
Steam only offered
Hey,
me
Bob.
one FPS game, which I love because I fucking hate playing FPS games, but I love like games that are like more platformy, adventure and swordy, stabby way. Like,
Okay. How would it not know me 100% if this like third most recommended game for me is Dynasty Warriors 8?
yep.
I'm
Yeah, I
surprised
think
you
the
don't
only
want
reason
that.
it hasn't suggested Dynasty Warriors to me is because it's already on my wish list.
Probably.
Because I don't think it recommends you stuff that's on your wish list.
Oh, it also is like, hey, you want to buy the Metro games, and I'm like, no, I own them. But okay.
I think that's a
I have
bug.
kind of things for games I've already owned.
Yeah, I think that's a bug. I don't know.
I remember I got like you bought Torchlight 2, so what do you recommend? Torchlight 2.
Torchlight
Like,
2. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I think that might be like an issue with them realizing what's in your library.
But it's
That
like-
or
it
it's a
says you
different
own-
that or it's a different
it says
version
you-
of Torchlight 2.
But it said you own Torchlight 2, so here's.
And I
Obviously-
think, like I said, I think it might just there might just be an issue with the algorithm where it's not checking itself before it's wrecking itself. I don't know.
Oh, poor people. Okay, this is correct for me, but not the reason that they suggested it. Deadly Premonition, the director's cut, because you like Alan Wake.
No. If you had bought, I think you would be kind of upset if you bought Alan Wake. If you bought Deadly Premonition. Oh, we didn't talk about D4. It came
D4
out.
sucks.
Nobody bought it
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
it's-
the story there.
because it looks. I like it. I don't blame it. Microsoft for this because it's fucking it looks terrible.
It looks
Oh God, everything's
can't
breaking down.
Like if you. All right, peace.
Okay, well, we were halfway through wrapping up. On my channel, youtube.com/user, Spartan in Space, we've got the same thing we've always fucking got. Pony Fantasy. We're finally almost at the end! Oh my god, I finally got all the party back together. And there's like maybe like 1 or 2 side quests left before I have to go to Kefka's Tower. It's almost
You know you don't.
done.
You don't. You can leave like most of those people out if you don't.
I
care
know,
about
but I don't want to because I kind of
Oh.
like I
you-
roll with Locke, Realm, Ceres, and Moog, right? And you can't get Realm back until you've got the majority of the rest of them. You need to get Locke back to continue the story, and really just Realm. Just if you get Realm, and then you need a backup thing. So I went to get Go-Go, but it turns out Go-Go is nerfed to shit in this ROM hack. So then I went to go get Realm's
Wait,
Realm's granddad,
Did they-
whose name I forget, and
They
then
changed the characters list leveling.
yeah,
How?
it's a
What
ROM
kind of ROM?
hack, so there's nerfs and buffs. It's
Why
more
would you do that?
balanced, which is fine.
Stupid.
Well, the only reason I'm fucking using Realm is because they fixed the bug where Realm would crash your game and can erase your saves.
Okay, well, you know that's a bug. Okay, but like changing characters, like power levels and shit, that's kind of.
Well,
because you wanted to play some pony bullshit.
I was asked to.
You know what?
And honestly, I like the nerfs and buffs because I didn't like when I played the original game on the SNES. Yeah, and I'm playing the original one alongside this as well. I don't like Realm and Locke. Realm and Locke I feel aren't Lock is too strong. Lock is too strong, and Realm
Are
is.
you criticizing a Final Fantasy game?
I am criticizing the
you're
Final
about to
Fantasy
die.
game. I don't care. Lock is too powerful, and Realm isn't powerful enough.
We got ourselves a badass over here.
That's what I'm saying. There in the original game, there are some power disparities that I fucking hate, and this game
it's
fixed
Final
it.
Fantasy.
This ROM hack fixed it, so it's fine. It's fine.
Fucking nerd with his stupid toys and stuff, trying to play all his pony stuff. So just, I'm so much better than him.
Yeah, you're so much better
Hey,
because
hey,
yours,
show off
because
your
you're.
pins. Did you show off the pins?
What?
Show off the pins. Show off the pins.
Oh, they're in my car.
God dang it. I should try to
Other than that,
Oh, can you put those up on screen real quick? Actually, we need to give some, like we need to have this Etsy page pop. So here we
God.
go.
All right.
I'm not even serious. Buy this stuff. It's
Buy it. It's
Oh
good.
god, I've got to record more Unturned as well because I've been waiting for the patch to come out because there's a patch that's supposed to be on the way, but the patch has been supposed to be coming for the last fucking God knows how long, and it hasn't.
still space-based DF9.
Basically, yeah.
But yeah, these
We didn't talk about space-based. We didn't talk about early access being terrible, did we?
Well, we had an entire episode about early access being terrible.
Well, early access is still terrible.
Yeah.
It's always been terrible.
Yeah,
Always will.
kill the kill pins even.
Kill the kill. Yeah, they're like little charm things that you can hang on. Yeah, don't ever lose your way, bruh. Look at that Mako pin. Look at it. So goddamn moe.
Yo, buy the Kill la Kill Blu-ray disc. They're definitely not overpriced.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
$4 for kill the kill charms.
They're like all of them though.
Oh, that's all of them. Okay, that's
No,
fine.
it's $24 for all of them.
Oh.
It's still worth it.
Well, that's not worth it then.
Yes, it is.
I'm
It's
sorry. Have you ever bought a charm for anything? They're like
Also,
they're like $10 usually.
Also, you have MLP stuff, so shut up. You can never criticize anything on their
I
purchasing.
don't care. I will take my plushie to my grave. So fuck you.
Okay, I'm gonna take my Kill la Kill pins straight to the fucking top, while you can die with your My Little Pony shit.
Dang. The gauntlet has been thrown down.
Just the gauntlet hasn't just been thrown. The gauntlet has been just smacked around my face and then thrown. Yeah. So Unturned, Pony Fantasy VI. Oh my god, I
Get
can't.
turned down. Get
Yeah.
turned up. Don't
Unturned
get
is still.
turned up for that. You don't get that turned up.
Unturned is still good, and also I'm gonna play that Watchmen game. Zach, if we play it together, like we'll sort that out. But that game is going to be either the best or worst thing.
It looks like it will be mediocre.
Yeah, but I'm hoping it'll be either, because if it's the worst thing, it's going to be funny. But if it turns out to be a best thing, then it's going to be the best thing.
And maybe I'll do a let's watch of something.
Oh, let's watch some more bad anime.
Oh, I saw there's a movie we have to watch.
I'm down.
Our ticket to Hawaii.
I
Look it up.
I
It's
have one thing
amazing.
to say to that.
You have to look it up.
Just
Look up Hard Ticket to Hawaii. Just look it up. Trust me, you'll know why we have
Okay,
to
if you
watch
guys are going to let's watch more bad anime, like, because I've seen that let's watch. I watched that let's watch that you made me put in the middle that one time.
all right. Yeah.
New soundboard?
No, dude, my cell phone.
I know, new soundboard.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
You just play random music for soundboards.
So yeah, so I got my let's watch. I got Nulls Reacts. I got all that shit.
Did you say you wanted to let's watch bad shit with us? I wasn't paying
Yes,
attention.
because I've seen some of the bad shit you watch. I would be down. I'd be down. What the fuck? What?
Knock out that podcast forever.
Yes.
Oh my god. So with that, everyone, as always,
Yes.
I'm Nozifix. Motherfucker below me is Azarol. Motherfucker to my right is Harrison Benadna. And we will see you next week.
No, I don't have
mate.
enough time to Google the song.
Fucking god. We're gonna get content ID'd for this shit, you assholes.